Good morning. Hi, guys. We are going to get going in about 3 minutes. So we're going to use weights today. If you don't have weights, as always, no problem. Don't worry about it. Just grab something that's weighted. Cans, jars, water bottles, any of those things can work. Or no weights at all. Totally fine. As always, you want to listen to your body. So some days we have more energy, other days we don't. And so take it as you need it. Water, mat, towel, otherwise just the basics. And then we'll meet on our mat in a couple of minutes. So it's easy. Cool. Okay, buddy. All right. I think we are almost. All right, just one more minute and we'll get started. So again, if you are using weights, go ahead and grab them. Anywhere from like 2 to 8, kind of up to you. Those are usually good numbers, somewhere a range around there as far as weight goes. And then, yeah, that's about it. We're almost there. All right. Just double check to make sure everything's looking good and we'll jump in. Sweet. All right. So good morning. Happy Saturday. Hope you're all doing well, and I'm happy to be here. We're going to go through our yoga strength program. So if this is your first yoga strength with me, welcome. We're going to have some fun. We do utilize weights, but like I said earlier, you don't necessarily need them. You'll be able to work up a sweat and get lots of strength built in, even without the weights, but it's a really nice addition if you do add them on and you've got access to them. We'll roll through a pretty basic vinyasa practice and add in some of that strength element to help blend some strength and flexibility to create a lot of balance in the body. So what's always most important is that you listen to your body and take really good care of you. Only you know your edges, and especially in a setting where I can't see you, you gotta just keep checking. If you need rest, take it. If you need more, take it. There's opportunities to level up and level down. So keep listening up to you. And we're going to begin on our backs. So just take a moment to lay back on your mat. You can take up a little bit of space, relax your shoulders, and settle in. Start with just a few breaths and notice if you can release some tension. Maybe some tension that's hidden in your neck or your shoulders. You might notice even your low back or hips start to release and let go. For just a couple of moments at the beginning of your practice, see if you can just quickly scan from the soles of your feet to the top of your head. Is there any place that you need to pay special attention to? And you'll know it if something shows. Maybe you notice more or less energy somewhere or more or less tension. And just utilizing these couple of moments at the beginning of your practice to really get an understanding of how your body feels today can set you up for so much success as you move throughout the rest of your practice. Take a moment to remind yourself that this hour is yours and that everything that happened before or is planned for after will still be there. See if you can set everything that doesn't pertain to your mat, your body, your breath, just off to the side without judgment or criticism on whether or not those thoughts kind of trickle back in. If they do, deal, just set them back to the side, come back to your body, come back to your breath. And then exhale so you empty your lungs. Breathe in a big breath, fill up. Let one noisy exhale out mouth. And then let's begin. Bend your knees. Set the soles of your feet flat to the floor. Knees are over your heels. Flex your spine flat and place your palms flat. Take a nice big breath in. You can keep your hips on the floor for now. And then on your exhale, slowly start to peel your hips off the mat from the bottom to the top. So tip your wrist towards you. Lift each vertebra up and off the mat slowly. So just about shoulder blades are lifted. Maybe walk shoulders down your back. Squeeze your glutes at the top. Lift your hips. Inhale. And then on your exhale, nice and slow, roll your spine back down opposite way you peeled it. Just kind of waking up your spine, waking up your abs. Take it really, really slow. And then fill up again, hips are on the floor. Use your exhale, tuck, curl, lift, peel your spine off the mat, press your hips, squeeze your glutes, shoulders away from your ears. Breathe in, lift your hips maybe even a little bit higher. Exhale, nice and slow, roll down. Take your time. See if you can match it with your exhale. So as your hips start to lower to the floor, tailbone comes to the mat last, you'll finish your exhale. Good, we're gonna do one more just like that, nice and slow. Inhale at the bottom. Exhale, tuck, curl, lift. Warming up your spine, lift, 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 lift. Just find your edge. Lift your hips, squeeze your glutes. It might feel good to lift up really, really high. Inhale. And exhale, roll down with control. Take your time, slow and steady. We're gonna move a little bit faster here. So on your inhale, your hips are low. On your exhale, you'll lift and squeeze. Inhale, lower. This time, hover. Keep your hips off the floor. Exhale, drive up through the soles of your feet. Squeeze your glutes. Inhale, down. Exhale, lift. Good. Let's do 10 of them. Squeeze at the top. Just warming up your glutes, but you're also warming up your abs. 5 more here. 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. Gently release your hips to the floor. Squeeze your knees into your chest. Give yourself a little sway from right to left. Just kind of massaging the low back. And then inhale, reach your arms and your legs up towards the ceiling. Start to roll your toes. Wiggle through your fingers. You can wiggle through your toes. You can even kind of like shake. Wiggle through your fingers. You can wiggle through your toes. You can even kind of like shake a little bit. Sometimes that feels really magical. And then release. Reach through your fingertips. Wiggle a couple more times through your toes, maybe a snap, crackle, pop. And then inhale a nice big breath. Then on your exhale, release your arms and bend at your knees. Set the soles of your feet back onto the floor. Take your right foot on top of your left. So you create a nice little figure 4 shape and place your right hand on your inner thigh. Just gently opening up your hips. Press your right hand into your right thigh. Make sure you got a nice strong flex of your right foot. And then you can release. Plant your palms. Take a big breath in. Press down to the sole of your left foot. Lift your hips. So just nice figure 4 bridge. Helps to open up the hips. Wake up your abs a little bit. Inhale down. Let them hover. Exhale, lift. Good. Lower. Hover. Lift. Just one more. Hover. And then lift. This time, let your hips sink to the floor. Take your hands behind your head. Left shoulder to the right. All the way back down. 1 bridge. Release your hips, left shoulder all the way down, lift your hips. So you'll take a nice figure to a figure 4 bridge. Figure 4 crunch, figure 4 bridge. Good, 5 more on this side. 5, lift, 4, lift. So really helping to open up your hips, but wake up your abs too, right? Feel that little squeeze as you press to your left foot. Good, and then one last one, left to the right, lift, release, all the way to the floor, and then just switch sides. So left foot on top, flex your left foot, take your left hand on your inner thigh, just give it a little bit of space, right? Doesn't have to be super intense just yet. And then sole of your right foot flat to the floor, palms down, lift and lower, lift and lower. So just getting comfortable with this movement, firm up the flex of your left foot so you work to open up your hip and hip flexor, get a nice little external rotation, one more lift, and then release all the way to the floor. Hands come behind your head, right shoulder to the left, bring it down, press up through the right foot, figure four bridge. Hips to the floor, figure four crunch. Right shoulder goes to the left, hips to the ceiling as you come back. Take it across the body, lift up. Across, lift. 5 more, let's go 5. 4, 3. Last 2. Good, last one. Crunch, lift, and release. Knees into your chest, give yourself a little squeeze. Rock and roll yourself over your shins and meet in downward facing dog. You're gonna pedal out your heels a couple of times, spread wide through your fingertips. Just wake up your feet a little bit more if you need just a little bit of extra attention there. And then look to the top of your mat, start to walk all the way to the top, take your time. Inhale, lengthen, halfway lift, look forward. Exhale, fold. Again, inhale, lengthen. Exhale, let it go. Last one, inhale, halfway lift. Exhale, fold. And inhale, sweep up, reach up. Big breath, sweep your arms overhead, reach your arms over. And exhale, hands by your side. Open up your feet, about hip width distance apart. And inhale your arms over your head, clasp for opposite elbows. Lift your chest, inhale, and on your exhale, side bend towards the right. So you can use the strength of your right hand to press the left elbow down so you get an even more intense stretch on the left side of your body. Come back through center. Take an inhale, stretch up. Exhale up and over to the left. Use the strength of your left hand to press your right elbow down. Open up some space through the right side of your body. Inhale yourself back through center. Loosen up your grip. Interlace on the back of your head. Breathe in, lift your chest. Exhale, backward bend. Just a little one, warming up the spine. Inhale back through center. Exhale, forward fold. Inhale, lengthen, look forward. Exhale, take your left hand in front of your 2 big toes. Bend your left knee, sweep your right hand to the ceiling. And then shift your body's weight to your right side. So reach through your right fingertips. You can plant your left palm even if that feels good. Inhale, nice big breath. Exhale, release your right hand. Let's set up to switch. Tense your fingertips or plant your right palm, bend your right knee, sweep your left arm to the ceiling, shift your body's weight to your left. Good, waking up your spine, opening up some space on the back side of your body. Inhale, fill up. Exhale, release your left hand. Look forward, lengthen, halfway lift. Exhale, plant your palm, step through to a plank. Shoulders over your wrist, push the floor away, get nice and strong. Inhale, big breath. Exhale, knees to the floor. Squeeze your elbows in and lower your chest all the way down. First one's nice and slow, warming up your spine. Halfway lift, find cobra. Exhale, release. Tuck your toes, press yourself into tabletop, and find down dog. Big breath out. Bend your knee to the top of your mat. Step to the top, look forward and lengthen. Exhale, fold. Inhale, sweep up, reach up, big breath. Exhale, release arms and tall. Feet are open again, hip width distance. Inhale your arms over your head, grab for opposite elbows, breathe into your chest. Exhale, side bend towards the right. Open up the left side of your body. Let your hips sink off towards the left. Roll your right shoulder forward. Inhale, center. Take a step. Breathe in. Up and over to the left. Inhale, center. Exhale, maybe a little deeper back bend so you can goalpost the elbows or reach your arms high. Breathe in, lift your chest. Exhale to your backward bend. Let it be yours. Inhale back through center. Exhale, fold forward. Let's set up for that twist again. Look forward and lengthen. Left hand in front of your 2 big toes. Bend your left knee. Sweep your right arm to the ceiling. Let it feel really, really good. Body's weight to the right. Inhale, big breath. Exhale, release your right hand, set up for your switch, bend your right knee, sweep your left hand to the ceiling as you inhale, shift your body's weight to your left leg, find your stretch, find your breath. Inhale, fill up. Exhale, plant your left palm. Look forward and lengthen, inhale. Exhale, plant your palm, step through to your plank. Push the floor away, dome through your upper back, breathe in. Exhale, this time option to lower your knees is always there, halfway or all the way down, chaturanga. Up dog or cobra as you inhale. Exhale, pull back to find downward facing dog. Big breath in, big breath out. Inhale, lift your right leg high, split dog. Exhale, press forward into a plank, right knee to right elbow or tricep. Inhale, right leg up. Exhale, right knee to right elbow or tricep. Do it 3 more times. Inhale, lift. Exhale, right knee in. Inhale, split dog. Exhale, knee to elbow. Last one, inhale, split dog. Exhale, knee to elbow, hold. Take your right knee to your left elbow and hold for 5, 4, 3, 2. Inhale, split dog. Right leg goes to the ceiling. Listen up. Exhale, cross your right foot in front of your left, cross-legged down dog. So your feet don't have to touch, heels rather, don't have to touch the floor. Work your hips back, use the strength of your arms. Inhale, lift your right leg high, split dog. Exhale, step your right foot in between your hands, lower your left knee to the floor. Inhale, rise, Anjaneyasana, low lunge. Open up your hips, let your hips sink a little bit. Breathe in. Exhale, plant your palms. Tuck your left toes. Vinyasa, rinse it out. Right foot steps back, elbows in. Up dog or cobra. Exhale as you send it back. So you can always skip a vinyasa if you ever need it. Listen to your bodies, right? You guys know your edges best. Inhale, left leg high. Exhale, left knee to left elbow or tricep. Press it forward, shoulders over wrists. Inhale, left leg up. Exhale, squeeze in, elbow to knee. Inhale. Exhale, squeeze knee to elbow or tricep. Last one, inhale, left leg high. Exhale, knee to elbow, hold it. Take your left knee to the right, hold it 5, 4, push the floor away, 3, 2. Inhale, sweep your left leg up. Exhale, left leg crosses in front of the right, this time cross-legged down dog. 1 breath in, 1 breath out. Inhale, left leg high, split dog. Exhale, step in between your hands, lower your right knee to the floor. Inhale, Anjaneyasana, low lunge, let your hips sink low. Reach through your fingertips, inhale, big breath. Exhale, plant your palms, vinyasa to rinse it out. Elbows in, up dog or cobra. Send it back to your down dog, big breath in, big breath out. Bend your knees, look to the top of your mat, step, hop, or walk to the top. Look forward and lengthen. Exhale, fold. Inhale, find your chair, hips low, arms high. So first chair without weights, let's do this. Tuck your pelvis under just a little bit. It's just a tiny little tuck so your spine gets straight. Push your body's weight back, hold your abs in, reach through your fingertips. Take another inhale. And then on your exhale, rock your body's weight into your toes, lift your heels as high as you can. See if you can establish your balance and your strength, big breath. On your exhale, drive through your 10 toes, release your arms and stand tall. See if you can keep your heels hovered off the mat, and then inhale, lift your arms, bend your knees, sink your hips low. Good, exhale, press through your 10 toes, release your arms, stand up. Inhale down. See if you can keep your heels hovered, exhale up. Just working your balance, working your strength, lots of abdominal control here. So as you exhale, press up through your 10 toes, and as you inhale, guide yourself down. So kind of helps if you have your gaze on like one thing. That's not wiggly, that's not gonna move in front of you. So try to focus there. And we're gonna do 5 more. Here we go, 5. Down and up, nice and control, right? You fall out, you get back in, no problem. 4. Lift. 3. Down and up. Some days you have good balance days, other days are a little more challenging. 4 more. Let them be challenging, right? Your heels keep falling, just keep lifting them back up. You're building strength. Last one, stay low. So if you can get your heels a little higher, now start to pulse for 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5. Keep lifting your heels. 4, 3, 2. Exhale, fold. Inhale, lengthen, look forward. Exhale, plant and flow. Vinyasa, rinse it through. elbows in, up dog or cobra. Exhale, send it back. Inhale, lift your right leg high. Exhale, right knee to right elbow or tricep. Inhale, right leg up, split dog. Exhale, right knee to right elbow or tricep. Last one, inhale, split dog. Exhale, knee to elbow, tricep, hold. Take your right knee to your right elbow, left elbow, excuse me, hold. And then send it all the way back up, split dog. Right leg goes high. Exhale, send it down, down dog. Big breath in, big breath out. Left leg, inhale, left leg high. Exhale, knee to elbow or tricep. Inhale, left leg sweeps up. Knee to elbow. 2 more, inhale. Exhale, squeeze in. Last one, inhale. Exhale, squeeze in, hold. Left knee to the right, hold again. 3, 2. Inhale, left leg up. Exhale, set it down, down dog. Look to the top of your mat. Walk, step, hop. All the way to the top. Look forward and lengthen, inhale. Exhale, fold. Inhale, grab onto your weights, knee in your chair. So here we go. Roll your shoulders back, hold your abs in, sink your hips low. Take your palms facing each other, and we'll just start with a narrow row. Nice and simple. We row down on a diagonal, squeeze back. Row and squeeze, row and squeeze. So get real comfortable. Make sure you can see all 10 toes. Sink your hips as low as you can. And if you want to work and play on your balance, come on your toes. Take more, take less, it's up to you. Keep your chest lifted, squeeze back, row down on a diagonal, squeeze back. Let's do 8, 7, 6, 5. Make sure your feet are hip width distance or closer together for 3, 2, and we'll set it for a tricep kickback. Last one, squeeze it back, all the way back, listen up, just halfway in. All the way back, halfway. Back, halfway, back, halfway. Keep squeezing your shoulder blades together, strong. Back, half, Let's do 8, half, 7. Keep breathing. You have 6, 5. Option to be on your toes. 4. In 3, we hold back. 2. Last one, hold back, palms up, pulse up. Go 8, 7, 6, 5. You have 4. Stay in your chair. 3, 2, 1. That's it. Weights into your chest. Stay in your chair. Right foot steps out towards the right for a squat. Just the right foot out. Find a squat. Step back in. Step it out. Right, center, right, center. Find your breath. Let's do 8. Oh yeah, 7, 6. Drop it low. You have 5. In 4, we'll hold out to the right. 3. Last 2. Last one, right foot stays out. Hold and pulse. You have 5, 4, 3, 2. Hold again. Take an inhale. Exhale up. 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. Step together, chest up. Inhale. Exhale, fold forward, release your weights. Look forward and lengthen. Inhale. Exhale, plant and flow. Vinyasa, rinse it out. Elbows in. Up dog or cobra. Send it back through to your down dog. Big breath in. Big breath out. Let's do it again. Bend your knees, look to the top of your mat. Step, hop, or walk. Look forward and lengthen. Exhale, fold. Inhale, grab onto your weights, knee back in your chair. Shoulders down, narrow row, but we combo. So we'll go row, halfway, all the way back. Halfway in, narrow row down, squeeze back, tricep kick back. Half, row down, squeeze back, all the way back. So find your rhythm. Connect these 2 movements. And as always, you can come up onto the toes, right? Play with your balance a little bit more, or work your stability. Right, you know what you need? Hold your abs in, drive back, row down. Let's do 8 more. 8, row, 7, 6, last 5. You got 4 more. 3, last 2. And then the last one, we'll hold back again. Hold back, flip your palms up, pulse up again for 8, 7, 6, 5. Chest stays lifted. 4, 3, stay with me. 2, pulse in. Flip the palms in, in, in. Yep, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2. Stay in your chair, weights in your chest. Step out, left foot, find your squat. Step back to your chair. Squat, center, squat, center. And really try to get your squat even as you come down, back to chair. Step it through. We got 5 more here. 5, 4, 3, and we'll hold out to the left. 2. Last one, hold out to the left. Pulse 8, 7, 6, 5. Big breaths in 4, 3, 2. Hold 5, 4, 3, 2. Bring it up. 5, 4, 3, 2. Step together. Chest up. Inhale. Exhale. Fold forward. Release it. Look forward and lengthen. Inhale. Exhale. Plant and flow. Vinyasa. Rinse it out. Elbows in. Up dog or cobra. Send it back through to your down dog. Big breath in. Big breath out. All right, let's keep it moving. Inhale, let your right leg high, split dog. Exhale, right knee to right elbow or tricep. Squeeze it in. Inhale, right leg up. Exhale, right knee to right elbow. Last one, inhale. Exhale, right knee to right elbow. Hold it. Take your right knee to the left. Release your right leg long. Spin the inner arch of your left foot down. Sweep your left arm up, fallen star. Reach through your left fingertips, push the floor away. Big breath in. Exhale, plant your left palm. Sweep your right foot to the ceiling, split dog. Step in between your hands, runner's lunge. So take a moment, get comfortable. Wiggle your toes a little higher. Make sure the knee is behind your toes. Sink your hips. Lunge deeply. And if you have weights, you can always press up, give yourself a little bit more height. It's totally up to you. Or you can just simply use the fingertips. Inhale, lunge. Exhale, press back, modified pyramid. Inhale, lunge. Exhale, press your hips back. Just 2 more. Inhale. Exhale. Last one. Inhale to your lunge. Grab onto your weights. Set yourself up. Come up high. Crescent. Reach through your fingertips. Stretch your arms up. Inhale. Exhale, weights into your chest. 1 more. Inhale, high crescent. And exhale, weights in. Make sure all 10 toes are pointing forward. Get a nice square stance. And lower the back knee, hover, drive up. Lower, lift, lower, lift. Good, keep your chest nice and tall. Focus on your breath. We're gonna set up for a lateral raise. So about a 90-degree shape with the elbows down and then lift. Bring it in, lift, lower, lower. Find your breath. Use your focus. Down and up. Yeah, you can. Come on, let's do 8 of them. 8, 7, 6, 5, 4 more, 3. You got this, 2. Last one, bring it low, pulse at 8, 7, 6, chest back, 5, 4, 3, 2. Inhale, high crescent, set it up. Exhale, weights into your chest. Lean forward, flip your grip. Reverse grip, row down, squeeze back. Row and squeeze. You can stay just like this. If you want more, press up warrior 3. Again, reverse grip row. If you're working more stability today, lower your back knee, row. Okay? So take more, take less. We're gonna hit 8 of them here for 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. Inhale, high crescent. Exhale, warrior 2. Back heel spins down. Bend deeply into your right knee. Lengthen out your lunge as much as you need. Take a little W in your arms. Give yourself a couple of rolls. Couple of shoulder rolls to the back. Couple of shoulder rolls to the front. All right, here we go. Flip your palms up. We're just gonna take a standard bicep curl. So in your lunge, nice and strong. Chest up, lower and lift. Keep your chest nice and tall. Big, strong breaths. Don't worry, we're gonna add the legs. So stay low here, focus. We'll bring it up, take it down. Lift and lower, lift and lower. So backside foot, in this case the left, is in a little bit on a diagonal. At very least, it's parallel with the back of your mat. Bend deeply through the right knee and watch the pattern of your right knee. Front knee bending and following the same pathway as your foot. This way you're lubricating the hip joint. We're gonna do 4 more. 3, 2, we're gonna meet low. Last one, meet low. Come all the way up with the weights, just halfway down. All the way up, halfway. Lift your front heel halfway. Just hold it up there for 8, 7. All the way up, halfway down, 6, 5. Stay lifted through your chest so you can breathe. 4, 3, 2, and 1. Weights in, straighten out your front leg. Heels in, toes out. Big breath, find star. Exhale, lower. Again, inhale, find star. Reach, 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 reach. Exhale, lower. Last one, inhale. Exhale, bring it all the way down. Take your weights out in front of you. We'll take a front raise, so draw your shoulders back, but push your hips forward, and you'll lift just to the shoulder, and then back down. And you can alternate between the right and the left, or if you feel like your shoulders are happy, you want more, take both of them at the same time. Good, we're gonna add the legs, but stay patient here. Get into that stretch a little bit, so pull your knees wide, push your hips a little bit forward. We'll do 4 more, static, 3, and we'll add the legs. 2, here it is. Lift and lower, lift and lower. Keep your chest lifted. So your spine is straight, shoulders are over the hips as you sink low, and stand it all the way back up. 10, 9, 8, 7. Start to notice your hips open. 6 more, 5, 4 more, come on. 3, last 2. Last one, stay low, start to pulse. Pulse 8, 7, 6, 5. Here for 4, 3, 2, find your star. Inhale, star. Exhale, one more time. Come back into that deep squat. Little horse stance, weights behind you. Dip from right to left. Left to right, right to left. Dip it. Dip, dip, dip. Big breaths for 5, 4, and we'll hold to the right. You have 3. Last 2. Hold it right, pulse it. 8, 7, 6, 5. Here for 4, 3, 2, 1. Let's switch. Go. 7, 6. Come on. 5, 4. A little lower. 3, 2, and 1. Inhale, star. Exhale, weights into your chest. Pivot your feet forward, bend at your knees. Release your weights. Let's add a stretch. Grab for your heels. Top of your head stretches down. Look for a little bit of space. Find that strong stretch on the backs of your legs. You can always grab for your heels, or maybe interlace your grip behind your back if that feels good. Shoulders might need a little extra love today. And then look forward, halfway lift. Let's get into the legs a little bit. So tense up onto the weights if you have them. Otherwise, you can just kind of tense into the fingertips. And heel toe your feet in so they're just a little bit wider than hip width distance. So listen up. You'll bring your feet to parallel, sit back into a squat. Make sure that your hips don't go beyond your knees for this. Lift them all the way back up, turn your toes out. So your heels stay in the floor and just your toes will move in and out. So out, hips low, parallel, hips low. Hips low. So feet are parallel, squat, toes turn out, squat. Here we go, close, wide, close, wide. 5 more, 5, 4, 3, 2. Last one, hold feet parallel, just a little pulse, just for 3, 2, 1. Fold. Keep your feet parallel, release the weights. You can grab for opposite elbows, maybe add a sway or a dangle even if you want it. And then look forward, halfway lift. Grab onto your weights, come up slow. Come all the way up to standing. Feet a little wider than hip width distance is fine. Soften up the bend in your knees, stand up nice and tall. Palms face your thighs, make sure they stay floated off. You'll follow the same pathway of your shoulders, come all the way up, and then come all the way back down, nice and controlled. Lift, 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 and lower with control. Keep your abs in nice and strong. Bring it back. Slowly release. Lift. Good, and really take it slow, especially if you have weights. You want to make sure you're being nice to your shoulders, especially when the weight goes over your head. You got a lot going on in the cervical vertebra. Want to keep those happy and healthy. We're going to do 4 more here. 4. 3 more. Nice and controlled. Take your time. Last 2. Good. Last one. Bring it up. All the way down. Weights into your chest. Open back up. Warrior 2. Sink into your lunge. Nice and strong. Take your right arm with a weight. Left hand on your hips. Stack the weight right over your shoulder. Reverse warrior. Inhale. Take elbow to hip. Squeeze. Exhale, drive, weight stacks over shoulder, reverse warrior. So especially inhale down, elbow to hip. Exhale, drive up, stack, reverse warrior. Especially when there's weights, you don't want to lean back really far. So keep the weight just stacked over the shoulder and then bring it down. Just 2 more here. Squeeze in, push. Last one, bring it down. And then drive the weight all the way up, stack it over the shoulder, flip your palm to face the left and take your thumb behind your head. Stack your elbow right over your shoulder. Triceps, overhead tricep. Good, so sink nice and low. Get the elbow to stack over your shoulder. Big push, 8, 7, 6, 5, come on. 4 more. 3, 2, and 1. Weights into your chest, pivot to the face of the front of the room. Inhale, high crescent. Exhale, release, plant, and vinyasa. Rinse it out. Elbows in. Up dog or cobra. Exhale as you send it back, down dog. Big breath in. Big breath out. Bend your knees, softly lower them to the floor, and come sitting all the way up. We're gonna take a round of push-ups. Just get some, some love for our arms. So we're gonna take an uneven style of push-up. We get a little 2 birds with 1 stone kind of thing, and we'll lay all the way onto our belly. So lay down, take 1 hand underneath your shoulder, nice wide grip with the fingertips, and then 1 hand down towards the rib cage. So you have 1 hand a little higher and 1 hand a little lower. You can do this push-up from your knees or from your feet, but you'll press and then bring yourself all the way down. You just switch. 1 hand goes higher, 1 hand goes lower. Push. Fingers are pointing forward to the belly, switch. So again, you can do it from the feet. And then down. You take your choice. We're gonna hit 8 of them, Let's do this. Press 8 to the belly to switch. 7. Now, if you want more than this, you can keep going. If you want more, you just switch at the top. Halfway down. Switch. Halfway down. 4 more. 3. Last 2. And then last 1. All the way down. Let it go. Take a breath. Give yourself a little press back into child's. A little stretch. We're gonna go right into the second set. Let's just get these push-ups out of the way for the day. All the way to your belly. Let's do it again. 1 hand higher, 1 hand lower. Go for your 8. Nice big push. Right knees or feet. 7, 6, 5. 4 more. Last 3. 2. And then last one, big push. Knees down. Child's pose. Take a breath, grab a sip, grab a swipe. We're gonna meet back and down dog in 3. So this is your moment to reset. Hips back up in 2. Ooh. All right, let's do this. Hips back up, down dog. Take a moment to settle yourself back in. Spread your fingertips wide. Big breath in. Big breath out. 1 more. Big breath in. Big breath out. All right, let's do it. Inhale, lift your left leg high. Exhale, left knee to left elbow or tricep. Inhale, left leg up. Exhale, knee to elbow. Last one, inhale. Exhale, knee to elbow, hold. Take your left knee to the right. Left foot shoots out. Spin your inner arch down. Sweep open, fallen star. Reach to your fingertips, nice and strong. Take a hold, inhale. Exhale, plant your right palm, sweep your left foot to the ceiling, split dog. And exhale, step in between your hands, runner's lunge. Again, tent into the fingertips or the weights for height. Inhale to your lunge. Exhale, press back, modified pyramid. Inhale, lunge. Exhale, modified pyramid. Couple more. Inhale, find your lunge. And exhale, press it back. Last one, to your lunge and hold. So sink into your lunge for just a moment. Open up your hips, grab onto your weights. Let's bring it up. High crescent, inhale. Exhale, weights in. 1 more. Inhale, high crescent. Exhale, weights in. Make sure all 10 toes are pointing forward. Nice, strong back leg. Lower your back knee, hover, and lift. Lower and lift. Chest is tall, belly's in. right? And you know where we're headed this time. So once you're ready, about in 90-degree shape, you'll lift lateral raise in and open, in and open. Start to find your rhythm. Right, first few is just getting comfortable, down and up. Strong, steady breaths. 8, 7, 6, 5. Start to notice your burn. 4. Create the change you need for 3, 2. Last one, hold low pulse. 8, 7, 6, 5. Big breaths in 4, 3, 2. High crescent, inhale. Exhale, lean forward, weights into your chest. Flip your palms, reverse grip row. Row down, squeeze back. Row and squeeze. So, right, you can stay in your lunge just like this. You can lower to a knee as you work stability, or you can continue to work your balance by pressing up into warrior 3. So stay with your breath, stay with your focus. Find your edges. Take it for 8, 7, 6, 5. You got to do the work. 4. It's worth it though. 3, 2, and 1. Inhale the high crescent. Exhale, weights into your chest, warrior 2. Back heel spins down. Open up your lunge if you need to, chest up. W out your arms, keep your shoulders, just a couple of rolls. And then the other way. All right, we're ready for this. Stay low, palms up. Down and lift, down and lift. Chest is tall, right? A little bit push your hips forward, a little bit pull your left knee back, and then we'll add the legs. Here we go. Lift and lower, lift and lower. Stay low. Focus on your breath. Really sink your hips low so you start to create some mobility and flexibility through that left hip. Make sure your knee is following the same pathway as your foot. So you're lubricating the hip joint, but even more importantly than that, you're keeping your knees safe. There's a few things you can mess with. It ain't your knees, right? Those of us who've been through knee injury know what we're talking about. Come on, right? And if you don't know, that's good. Let's not. We don't want you to know. Push 4. Learn from our mistakes, right? 2 and 1. Stay in that lunge. All the way up, but halfway down. Lift your left heel all the way up halfway. All the way up halfway. Can you sit up taller? Meaning, can you lift your chest more so you can breathe more deeply? Halfway down, all the way up. 4 more. 4, 3, 2, and 1. Weights in, drive it out. Heels in, toes out. Big breath. Find your star. Exhale, lower. Inhale, star. Exhale, lower. Keep going. Goalpost to elbows. Drive and lower. Drive and lower. Find your breath. 8, 7. Come on. 6. Big push. 5. In 4, we stay low. Goalpost to elbows. 3, 2. Last one. Hold it low. Close. Stack your weights over your wrists, over your elbows. Open. Close. Open. Squeeze with the elbows. Right? They don't have to touch. Do your best for 5, 4, 3, stay with me best you can. 2, last one, open, close, and hold it. Pulse up. 10, 9, 8, 7, 6. Squeeze the elbows. 5, 4, 3, 2. Star. Inhale. Exhale, weights into your chest. Pivot your feet. Bend your knees. Release your weights. Take a stretch. Top your head down. Maybe grab onto the heels and lengthen. Get as long as you possibly can. Make it more intense, make it less intense. Take what you need. And then let's do the skin. So look forward, halfway lift. Heel toe your feet in. Again, you can use the weights or tent into your fingertips. Feet just a little bit wider than hip width distance, not too much. Feet parallel. Sink your hips back, not below the knees, right? So keep the hips above. Press up, toes out. Sink low, hips stay above the knees. Feet parallel, hips down. Feet wide, hips down. Little lift, little lift. In and out. 5 more. 5, 4. Big breaths for 3. Last 2. Last one, turn out, pulse. 8, 7, 6, 5. Little pulses. 4, 3, 2, and exhale. Toes forward, forward, fold, let it go. Big breath in, big breath out. All right, grab onto your weights, look forward, halfway lift. Come up, soften up the bend in your knees. Just take your time. Come all the way up to standing. Stand up nice and tall. Take a breath in and a breath out. All right, we're gonna hit those eyes again. So let's do this. Whew, I'm sweating. All right, palms face you. Soften up the bend in your knees. Come all the way up. Take it all the way down. Lift and lower. So we gotta hold your abs in right from the center. And that little squeeze of your glutes. So even though the extremities are what's moving, your baseline of control is still happening from the center line of your body. Lift and lower, right? And it doesn't really matter how much your weights are. You can offer yourself more resistance or less, even without weights. Just finish for 4. 3. Last 2. And then last one, here we are. Bring it up. And all the way down. Weights into your chest, open back up, warrior 2. So then deeply into the left knee, sink your hips low, right hand on your hip. Left arm stacks over the shoulder, reverse warrior, exhale. Inhale, elbow to hip. Exhale, drive up, reverse warrior. Inhale, squeeze in, elbow to hip. Press up. And if you take inhale, exhale, inhale, exhale, that's okay, right? As many breaths as it takes for you to find fluid movement, but drive up, stack. Lower, squeeze elbow towards the hip. Drive. Keep your hips as low as you can. Bring it down. We're gonna do 3 more. Drive, stack, squeeze in. 3, squeeze. Last 2. And then one last one, drive. Keep the left hand lifted. Draw your left thumb behind your head for an overhead tricep on the left. So sink your hips nice and low. Look forward, out in front of you. Peek at your left elbow. Make sure it's over your shoulder. Down and up. We got 5 more here. 4, 3, 2, and 1. Weights into your chest, pivot forward. Inhale, high crescent. Exhale, release, plant, and vinyasa. Rinse it through. Up dog or cobra, take your choice. We meet in down dog. Big breath in. Big breath out. Inhale, press forward, find your plank. Exhale, press back, down dog. Again, inhale, press forward, find your plank. Hold it, lift your right foot off the floor. Inhale. Exhale, release your right foot. Inhale, hold your plank. Exhale, lift your left foot up. Inhale, big breath. Exhale, release your left foot. Inhale, hold your plank. Exhale, press back down dog. Again, just like that. Inhale to your plank. Exhale, lift your right leg. Right leg up. Inhale, hold. Exhale, set it down. Inhale, fill up. Hold your plank. Exhale, lift your left leg. Inhale, hold. Exhale, release back to your plank. Hold for an inhale. Press back down dog. Inhale, come forward to your plank. Exhale gently to your belly. Squeeze your elbows in. Optional lower knee, maybe 2 all the way down. Let's warm up your spine. Get your body feeling good. Front to back, side to side, top to bottom. Okay, here we are. Take your elbows kind of goal posted by you. Press the tops of your feet firmly into the floor. On your inhale, you'll lift your chest. Exhale, lower. Inhale, lift. Exhale, release. Good. 5. Lower and lift. 4, 3. Last 2. And then last one, hold it. Peel your chest. Squeeze your glutes. Press down to the tops of your feet. Hold. 10, 9, 8, 7. Keep breathing. Yes, you can. 6, 5, 4, 3, 2. Vinyasa. Plant your palms. Up dog or your cobra. Exhale as you pull back to your down dog. Inhale to your plank. Exhale, control your descent all the way down. Open your feet back up. You can make a little pillow with your head. Make your legs strong. Lift your legs. Set them down. Lift and lower. Lift and lower. We do 5, 4, 3, 2, and keep them lifted. Focus on just lifting your legs. Pulse them in. Little pulses in. 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2. Then, yes, rinse it out. Plant your palms. Up dog or your cobra. Send it back to your down dog. Big breath in. Full breath out. Inhale to your plank. Last little bit of spine strengthening. Exhale, controlled descent to your belly. Interlace your grip behind your back. Take a nice big breath in. Peel everything off the floor. Lift head, chest. Legs lift. Lift your hands off your hips, stretch your arms back, stretch to the top of your head. Hold, 10, 9, 8, 7, find your breath, best, 6, 5, 4, keep breathing, 3, 2, and release. Look over your right shoulder, just take a breath. And then look left. And inhale, look forward, take your hands back underneath your ribs, shoulders, plant your palms, up dog or your cobra. Send it back through your down dog. Nice big breath in, and then that strong breath out. Bend your knees up to the top of your mat, step, hop, or walk to a seat, and come sitting up. Take a nice big bend in your knees, and grab onto your weights. We're gonna hit a few rounds of abs, and add on a little extra. So with a big bend in your knees, lean back, lift, and float your feet off the floor. Let's find your first boat. So chest up, make sure your weights are nice and close. Stretch your fingertips forward to start, lift your chest. So get nice and strong. You can take your feet a little less and tap them to the floor, or you can stretch them up really high and make it really, really hard. Anywhere in between, let it be yours. Listen up, we're just gonna kind of wake up the center line of the body. So inhale, lift your chest, stretch up. On your exhale, you'll round your shoulders, tuck in close. Inhale, lengthen, lift. Exhale, round, 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 round. And you can tabletop the legs, right? Inhale, lift. Exhale, tighten, round. Good for 5. Straighten. Exhale, squeeze. 4. Inhale, lift. Spine straight. Exhale, squeeze in. 3. Stretch up, tall spine. Squeeze in. 2 more. Inhale. Exhale, tight, 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 tight. Last one. Inhale, hold. Hold your boat. Spine straight, chest up. Grab onto your weights. Again, adjust the legs as you need. We'll add a bicep curl. So keep your chest nice and tall. Adjust the feet as you need. Focus on your breath. And then if this doesn't feel like quite enough, don't you worry. We're going to add on a little bit more. So as you lengthen, weights go out. Inhale, up. Inhale, lengthen. Exhale, up. Inhale, exhale, inhale, exhale. Let's do 8. Push. You have 7. Come on. We have 6. 5 more. 4. 3, last 2, and 1. That's it. Set your feet down, grab behind, lift up, straighten up. Okay, spine straight, inhale, chest up, exhale, walk yourself, guide yourself all the way back, lay back, bend at your knees, nice and strong. Grab onto your weights. Here we go. So we're gonna take a little something different. So let's do this. We're gonna go reach up for the toes, and then open back up, fly. So reach up, tap for the toes, open up, fly. Reach up, tap, open up, fly. Good, reach to tap, drag through your heels, soft bend in the elbows as you open, reach, open, reach, open. Good, and it's not about touching your toes, right? So make sure the feet are stacked over your hips. Open up for your fly, and then reach up for your toes, but don't worry about touching them. Just reach as far as you can. If you can, that's awesome. If you can't, that's awesome too. Do your best for 5. Lift 4. Good, 3. Last 2, we'll stay up. Last one, start to pulse up. So reach your hands towards your feet. Reach up, up, up. Keep going, drag through your heels, pull your toes down. Keep it strong, keep it steady. Last 8, 7, 6, 5. Here for 4, 3, 2, and 1. Bring it all the way down. You can bend at the knees, but bring your bring your hands so they're parallel. And you'll take your legs, beginning and just kind of a bicycle leg, all the way out, all the way in. So just that bicycle leg, and then we add on. So you lower, skull crusher, lift. Lower, lift. So see if you can start to create some coordination between the arms and the legs. As you bicycle out, you bend and straighten. It's a little bit of a moment like tap your head and rub your belly. So it's forcing your brain and your body to work together as a team. This means that you're not only building strength physically, but you are building mental strength. You're keeping your brain stronger for longer, meaning you're fighting against things like dementia. Push it all the way through. Come on, 5 more. 5, 4, 3, last 2, and 1. That's it. And release the weights, knees into your chest. Give yourself a nice little squeeze. And soles of the feet flat. All right, grab onto a weight in each hand. We're gonna do it again. So feet on the floor. We'll roll all the way up for a sit-up. Lift, 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 lift. Take a soft punch from right to left, and then guide yourself all the way back down slow. Now, if coming up all the way is not in your practice today, no problem. You'll reach, tap opposite knee, reach, tap opposite knee. That's it. Reach to reach, okay? Last one, wherever we go, right? You're gonna make it all the way to the top no matter what, and we'll end with a few punches. So let's do this. Lay it back, peel up, take a soft punch from right to left. Control your descent back down, peel up, lift, tap, tap, right? And so you can tap from the knees, or you can take that soft punch right to left, but we're hitting 8 of them. Let's go for 8, come on. 7, I'm sure you're there. 6, peel up, push, push. 5 more. Last 4, reach, reach. 2 more, here we go. Press, press. Last one, peel up and hold. Sit up tall wherever you went. Meet at the top, sit up, punch from right to left for 8. 7, 6. 5 more. 4, 3, 2, and 1. Weights into your chest. Inhale, chest up. Exhale, nice and controlled. Slow, 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 slow. Let your low back touch the mat. Hold it. Shoulder blades touch the mat. Hold it. Start to pulse up, up, up. Little pulses. 10, 9, 8, 7. Here for 6, 5, 4, 3. Stay with me. 2. Hold it up there. Hold it. 10, 9, 8, 7. You have 6. Keep breathing. 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. Release it all the way to the floor. Release your weights, knees into your chest. Give yourself a squeeze. All right, we're gonna finish it off with one last abdominal exercise. An oldie but a goodie, always a good one. Okay, so left leg stacks right over the hip, and then right leg can either hover really low or really high. It's up to you. And if you have a low back tenderness today, it's just really chatty, set your foot flat to the floor. Respect your spine. You can always lift it up later or maybe add on partway through. Left hand supports your head. Right hand grabs onto a weight. Reach across the body and then all the way back down. Across. Take your right leg as high or as low as you like. We're like this. Let's go for 8. Reach across. You have 7. Keep breathing. Let's do 6, 5, 4. Find your reach. You have 3. Last 2. Last one. Listen up. Hold it. Pulse for 8, 7, 6, 5. Here for 4. Come on. 3, 2, and 1. That's it. Release. Let's set it up for the other side. Right leg goes high. Left leg, take your choice. Right hand supports your head. Across the body again. Left reaches to the right. All the way down, all the way up. Low, drive, low, drive. We have 8, 7, 6. Pointed toes or flexed feet. 5. It's up to you. Just choose one so you're active. 3 more. 2, and you'll stay lifted. Last one, hold it up there. Pulse for 8, 7, 6, 5. You have 4, 3, 2, and 1. That's it. You're done. Slide your weights off to the side. Knees into your chest. Give yourself a hug. Release the soles of your feet flat to the floor. Take your right foot, place it on top of your left, figure 4. You can stay here again, just like we did at the beginning. Press your right hand to your inner thigh. But if you want a little bit more, body's a little warmer, you might pick up your left leg. Take your right hand inside the figure 4 shape of your right leg. Grab behind your hamstring and squeeze in. Make sure you flex your right foot firmly, toes towards your knees. As you pull your left leg in, see if you can start to push your right knee out. Notice if you fall really far off to the right. See if you can even it back out to the left. Notice how that can switch up the sensation of your stretch a little bit. And then nice and slow, release your left foot to the floor. Uncross from the right and take it to the left. So left foot, figure 4 shape. Again, hand to the inner thigh or pick up your right leg. Left hand goes inside the figure 4 shape of your left behind your right hamstring. Grab on. Again, make sure you're nice and even. Notice if you've rolled out to the left, flex your left toes, squeeze in nice and strong, relax your shoulders, find your breath. Just a little bit of space. Inhale, a nice big breath. Exhale, release your right foot, uncross. Open up your feet nice and wide so they're mat width distance or so, and then just windshield wiper out your knees a little bit, but do your best to keep your upper body really stationary on the floor. And just take your time, slowly off towards the left, slowly out towards the right. And this will just loosen up the low back a little bit. It's like a gentle twist. It's not supposed to be super sensational, although sometimes you can get a nice big stretch to the outsides of your hips. Side body a little bit. Good, just release. And then bring your knees back into your chest. Rock and roll yourself all the way up to a seat. Come sitting up nice and tall. Let's stretch out your arms a little bit. So sit up, bring your right arm across your body. You can roll your right wrist. Take it a little higher or a little lower, but find your sweet spot, stretch it out. Then take your right arm up, over, and behind. Use the strength of your left to push right elbow down. If you're working on the bind, then the left hand can come behind your back. Reach for your right fingertips. Sit all the way up. Sit up nice and tall. Stay with your breath. You can roll the left wrist or wiggle, kind of sway through your head and your neck. Find your sweet spot, right? So sometimes a little lower is the right spot, sometimes a little higher. And then left arm up, over, and behind. Right hand can push down, help it out. Or maybe you work for the bind, right hand behind your back. Reach for your fingertips. Whatever you choose to sit up tall. And then let's finish with a twist. So take your left hand behind your back, right hand on the outside of your left thigh. Breathe in, lift your chest. Exhale, take your left shoulder. Inhale through center. Exhale, take that twist to the right. Stretch up tall, inhale. Exhale, look over your right shoulder. Inhale, come back through center. Big bend in your knees, lift your chest, inhale. And then exhale, guide yourself all the way back. Lay back, open up your arms, open up your legs, and relax onto the floor. Take a moment to close your eyes, settle in, and enjoy these final few moments of your practice. That little bit of rest at the end of your practice is super important. It's, in fact, some of the most important work that we do in our yoga practice, because that's the point where our body starts to settle in, absorb, acknowledge, take in all the work that we've done, and we can relax a little easier. It's kind of that same idea as when we sleep and the body repairs itself. You don't necessarily have to be asleep, but in a deep state of relaxation, the body can work some of its magic, helping to, get free radicals out of the body and heal our vital organs and get our brain aware and awake and with enough oxygen. There's a lot to taking that little moment of rest. So if you have the time, I really invite you to take it. If you don't, a couple of breaths, acknowledge it, and then take it when you can. Thank you, thank you, thank you. It's always so fun, live or like this. It's nice, you kind of still feel the energy. So thank you so much for joining in, whether it's live or later. It's always my privilege and my pleasure. I will see you all very, very soon.